Okay, let's go over the setup. We're going to be examining and decoding exactly the difference between graphics or memes rendered in a desktop environment versus that same graphic or meme rendered in a mobile environment. Now to do that, I've set up a browser over here on the left. Now I don't have it full screen, but if you'll look at this picture, when I go to full screen, it makes no difference. But I wanted to have room for a mobile device screen here on the right. So let me try to get things kind of synchronized up to the top. And here we have a picture, a tweet with a meme that, but that same tweet and that same meme in a mobile device is truncated. Now what happened? Well, what we can do is we can right click on the meme here in the desktop and then say view image info. And when we do, we will see that this picture is 504 pixels wide by 423 pixels high. I won't do the calculation of the exact aspect ratio. It's pretty close to 1 to 1. It's actually about 4 to 3. But here, let's just do the calculation. We will take 504 and we're going to divide that by 423. The aspect ratio is 1.19 to 1. Let's scroll down and find another picture. And now this one on the desktop environment looks like that. And on the mobile environment looks almost identical. Why? Well, let's look at the image info and let's look at its dimensions. Its dimensions are 504 by 284. Let's pull up our calculator and find out what's the magic aspect ratio for that. 504 divided by 284 gives us an aspect ratio of 1.77 or so to 1. That one works in both a desktop and mobile environment. Let's go take a look at some more pictures to get a flavor of the difference. Now, those two may visually look the same, but if you look very carefully, the elbow of the subject here, there's some room out here to the right. However, that is not the case. So clearly, in a mobile environment, that picture has been truncated. That one looks the same. That's not a good example. All right, now here's one. If we scroll down, if we go get on our mobile device and look at the same picture over here, you can tell there's a significant difference. The mobile device, all of the entire bottom of this picture is gone. Let's right click on the picture here and then view image info, and we see that this picture has been scaled to 504 by 504. I do not need a calculator. That's 1 to 1. So clearly the aspect ratio is the important dimension, and we wanted to help you when we do our memes, we use a size of 750 pixels wide by 394. That closely approximates the rendered size of that image. Now let's dispatch. You can actually click on this image here and you can see the full image, and you'll notice that the PJNet logo is nearly positioned at the edge to the left and at the bottom. So there's not a lot of room for error. So, whoops, I don't want to close that. I just want to close the picture. Okay. So what's going to happen if I dispatch that tweet using that meme? When I go over here and go to my profile page, there it is. Okay. And here in the mobile environment, you can see just how precisely well that dimension, 750 by 394, worked. Another tip that we offer when making a meme, even when you use the dimensions 750 by 394, which we have found to be optimum, or if you use something different than that, maintain the aspect ratio. Unfortunately, if you make it larger than that, when you put your graphic together, you may see all of the detail and fancy stuff you put in there, but when Twitter ultimately renders it, it's going to be made smaller, and a lot of you'll lose quality, and you'll also lose the detail when the picture gets rendered smaller. But by all means, leave some margin at the top and bottom and sides, just in case the picture gets truncated.